welcome to Pirkei Avot, Chapters of the Fathers. We're in Chapter 1, Section 12. We're just about to introduce two of the great Torah giants of the rabbinic period, Hillel and Shammai. A lot of the questions that come up in sort of rabbinic Judaism and rabbinic texts are divided into the two houses, Hillel and Shammai, that followed after their masters. And here we're about to learn some of their opinions. And unlike the people that came before, at least Hillel is going to get several says in what we see here. So let's open up the text. Hillel v'Shammai kiblu mehem. Hillel and Shammai, they received the tradition from their forebears. Hillel omer, Hillel would say, Heve mitalmidav shel Aharon, ohev shalom v'rodef shalom, ohev et habruyot u'makarvan laTorah. Hillel said that one should be of the followers of Aaron, who loved peace and sought after peace. There's a famous midrash, or sort of rabbinic extra-biblical tale, that says that Aaron would go around the camp making peace between husbands and wives that were mad at each other. He would go to the husband and he would say, "Oh, your wife is so sorry. She wants to get back together with you. She's really upset and she loves you." Right? And then he would go to the wife and say, "Oh, your husband's so upset. He loves you, wants to get back together with you." And he would make peace. It's set up as a tension between necessarily always telling the truth, which is definitely a Torah value, or telling the truth is definitely a Torah value, versus making peace, which sometimes requires a little bit of compromise on that. In other words, we believe in white lies. You don't have to, when the woman in your life asks you how she looks, you don't necessarily have to say the first thing that comes to your mind. So that's sort of chasing after peace and attempting to make peace, even at a high cost, between people. Ohevet habriot u'makarvan laTorah, loving God's creatures, meaning human beings, and bringing them close to the Torah. So one should do things that bring people close to God and Torah through your behavior. Hillel, there's a famous story that a heretic came and asked Shammai to teach him the entire Torah standing on one foot. And Shammai, basically chased him out of the Beit Midrash with a stick. But then when he went and he asked Hillel, "Can you tell me the entire Torah on one foot?" Hillel said, he lifted up his foot and he said, "That which is hateful to you, do not do to others." Essentially the golden rule, right? Then he puts his foot down and says, "Now that's the entire Torah, now go and learn," right? What people often forget is the go and learn part, right? This is sort of we do have an idea in Torah. You can have a general klal, you can have a law which sort of covers a broad area. And on a certain level, that's complete in and of itself. But really, to complete it, you have to get down into all the details also. Just like, my body is a complete creation, but really it's made up of all these different parts and organs and cells and DNA strands and proteins, etc., etc. Right? So too, the Torah has these general rules which are true in and of themselves, but then really to actually make them real in the world, you have to also dig down to the underlying truth. So people often forget and they leave out the part where you have to go and learn more, right? And they say, "Oh, be nice to people. That's the whole Torah. That's all that matters." It's not all that matters. It's a general statement, which is true, and hopefully it can be an entryway into a deeper and more specific Torah for people that are just starting out. And that is Chapter 1, Section 12.